if you hit me in any form or fashion in the midst of intercourse, I promise you we're boxing. I'm triggered by getting hit. I don't do that. I don't get hit. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you ask me to smack you, that's cool. That's all right, cool. You know what I'm saying? You like a little, little ass tap, that's fine. But not me. I'm letting you know from jump. Don't put your hands on me like that. You smack, we booty butt naked. We squaring up. I'm sliding right out the bed and throwing my ones up. Like, what's up? What the is? Why you hitting me, dog? Let's get into it. This is going to be long. It's 59. Ridiculous. Why am I spitting? It's 59 minutes long. But it's Ezee and Natalie getting spicy in the backseat. You know what I'm saying? This is their podcast, if I'm not mistaken. Just between us. So super happy about that. They're doing Car Chronicles. This was, I think, in a Rolls-Royce. At least that's what it looked like. I don't know if the whole video going to be, but the intro definitely is. Which is hard. But let's get into it, y'all. Natalie brought Ezee to the backseat, spicy, just between us. Hashtag Car Chronicles. Let's get straight to the video.
What's up, y'all? Welcome back to Just Between Us podcast.
Okay.
I'm your host, Natalie Odell.
And I'm your host, Ezee. And I know you see them double R's behind us.
Period.
Damn,
Wait,
baby.
Who are we?
Yo, we ready, baby. Yo, you know how people, when they take pictures in a Rolls-Royce, they go like this?
So you can see the R.
The head to the side to make sure you can see the double R's. That's how we got.
They do the same thing in Maybachs.
I ain't gonna lie.
Come on now, for the people that can't see this, make sure y'all tap into the YouTube channel because we are in a Rolls-Royce right now, baby.
With orange leather interior.
Come on now, talk to him.
Who is
Period. With the lime green in the back.
With the switch up. All right,
Oh
baby.
my
Man.
God, y'all. So we want to welcome you to our first episode of something we're very, 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 very proud of.
Yes, baby.
Called Car Chronicles.
Car Chronicles,
Okay.
episode 1, just between us. Come on now.
So y'all
Okay.
know when you have when you're in the car, I feel
Yeah.
like it don't matter who you're in the car with, whether you're on the phone or with somebody else. I feel like for some reason those conversations just be hitting different.
They
right?
hit different, baby. You know when you on a date and then you getting dropped off and it's like, damn, you either in the car for a super long time or in a house real quick. Either way, it's just that feeling of just being in the car and it's getting that vibe. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I feel like there's something about being in the car where there's just it's like a truth serum or something. Like
Definitely.
you can't help but tell the truth.
Yeah, it's a truth serum and apparently an aphrodisiac because I done did a lot. You know what? That ain't none of your business. That ain't none of your business.
Amen. Say man. You got me like having hot flashes because I remember we was just best friends and that when we was in our car having Car Chronicles.
It was a Nissan back then.
You know what I'm
It
saying?
was a Nissan. It wasn't Rolls-Royce.
It wasn't Rolls-Royce, you feel me? But she would give me them googly eyes type shit. And I felt like you would just really look at me like in a way to...
I can see that. I guarantee you that we saw when we used to watch their videos. We saw how Natalie used to look at Ezee, so I can see that. I know Ezee in line. We believe you, E.
It was like Damn, Ezee, I'm feeling you, but I ain't gonna say it.
You think I was feeling you?
Hey, man, say, man, you thought I was feeling you?
That nigga was.
I feel like you was, but you wasn't trying to say nothing. You know what I'm saying? We was in best friend mode type shit. So I feel like you wasn't saying nothing. But now that I got this double R behind me, you feel me? You might be a little into
feeling
me.
you a little more now.
You know?
No, I'm not gonna lie though. Oh, well, baby, this car got me feeling a type of way. I feel like.
Why she do that? Why everybody doing that? Why everybody going today? Why is everybody doing that? Why is everybody doing that? Am I tripping? Those car combos hit different, y'all. I'm trying to tell you though.
What you feeling?
It got me in that mood.
You got you in the mood?
Yeah.
Hold on. We got the cameras off or no? No. Okay, keep it rolling. Fuck it. This is Car Chronicles, y'all, and we're gonna be honest. It's gonna be the real, raw, authentic, no filter type shit. You know what I'm saying?
Question for you.
Okay, what's your question, baby?
It's juicy. You ready?
I'm ready. Come on, let's give it to me. Car Chronicles. Okay. You know I'm born.
Did y'all hear it? Okay.
Come on. All right, here we go.
Can y'all hear it? Okay.
Before I ask the question, I want to play a little game.
Ooh, see, this is why I like this already. Okay. I love games.
Same.
All right, go ahead, baby. What's up?
Right. Okay, so it's gonna be kind of like speed karaoke. All right.
Okay.
I know it seems kind of random.
Speed karaoke. Wait, I'm gonna sing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So I'm gonna just.
Ezee was hoping it'd be a little more freaky.
I think we finna get freaky, man. She's talking about speed karaoke.
See, I'm
singing this shit. Go ahead. Okay.
So basically, I'm gonna say 3 words that have to do with my next question, and you have to come up with a song that has those words in it in 5 seconds. Okay.
I only get 5 seconds.
5 seconds. It's speed karaoke.
Okay. All right. Here we go, y'all. I like to play games. You know what I'm saying? But I got you, baby. Okay. So it's just. You're going to say one word, and I go.
One word, and you got to go.
Sing. Okay, go ahead.
All right, ready?
I got you. Go ahead.
Sex.
Sex ain't better than love.
Ego.
Got a big ego.
Bad.
Such a... Damn, I can't sing. Let me sing. Such a huge ego. I love his big ego. It's too...
All right,
bad. I'ma put you to bed.
Okay.
Yeah, Ezee
I'ma
killing it.
put you to bed. Damn, you ain't let me get into the other ones. Damn, because I'm quick with it. Hey, don't challenge me, baby.
It's called fast or whatever. Speed karaoke.
Okay, I got you. Okay, next time let me sing if you're going to do it. Like, I want to show my vocals. You know I got it.
Okay. Right.
He
just said, I was trying to get into the songs.
In the shower, y'all.
You know what I'm saying? So now what's the question?
Here's the question.
Okay.
Tell me something that turns
Everybody
you
trying to tease Nikki. What y'all talking about?
Damn!
I missed it.
We getting right. So now what's the question?
Here's the question.
Okay.
Tell me something that turns you on.
Damn! We getting right into it.
We in the Rolls-Royce.
All right, we in the Rolls-Royce.
This is grown and sexy.
Grown and sexy? Okay, so
I like where this is going.
Something that turn me on?
Yes.
Just one thing or a couple things?
Tell me a few things. A few things that turn you on.
Yeah, tell
one
us
thing
a few
that
things.
turn me on is being in the back seat with a girl.
Back seat, front seat. I've done both.
Yeah. One thing that turned me on, I ain't gonna cap. Like, that's even before you, no?
Really? Oh, yeah. Before me?
It was no
Why
before
would you do that?
It was no before you. There was no girl ever.
No, you can be honest.
That's what I thought, because you got my heart like this.
Oh, right. You said before me.
Before you.
You were straight before me. What are you talking about?
Come on, let me be honest. Okay, so yeah.
Hey, we gonna be real honest. Okay. Even to the point where it might hurt a little bit. Okay.
It's gonna hurt.
Maybe. Oh.
All right, so yeah, let me be honest. I'm not gonna lie. Being in the backseat with a girl, that's definitely one of my turn-ons. I feel like
just any backseat or
no. I definitely love a Rolls-Royce. The back of a
Rolls-Royce. The more expensive the car, the sexier it is.
I got good spacious back here.
You know what I'm saying? It got a lot of room.
I rocked it out with some Toyotas.
Yeah. Yo, another thing that turned me on too. I love a good tennis skirt. Something about a tennis skirt just get me like, oh my God.
Who did that back to? I feel like that might have had something to do with like a first crush or something because I feel so random.
Nah, it's just I don't know. I love legs, so I feel like even if a girl is in like shorts, you know what I'm saying, it looks good. But something about a tennis skirt, the way that it flows on a woman's body, you know what I'm saying. You could just.
I prefer a maxi dress personally because I prefer a maxi dress. Like little summer dress, little maxi dress, something like that. That's what I love.
See it like a cuff. You know what I'm saying? Just
really see the cheeks.
You know what I'm saying? So that's just like, a whole tennis skirt.
So I get that though.
Legs or ass?
Oh,
ass.
I mean, of course, I love a good glute.
A good gluteus
glutey booty. You know what I'm saying? I do love a good glute. You know what I'm saying?
But I feel
like to get to the glute, you gotta. It's like the pan up shot. You know what I'm saying? How we kind of did in the intro. Yeah. Like you got that pan, so you starting from the legs. Like I'm always looking at the legs first. Like damn. Yeah. Then I'm going up to the bootius maximus. You know what I'm saying?
Not the
okay.
Yeah, you get it. Bootius maximus.
Go with.
Okay. You know what I'm saying?
What else turns you on? Because you know what? I do have on a black tennis skirt, and I am in the backseat of the car, so I'm winning, y'all.
Right.
See,
you got the legs and the ass.
This podcast gonna end in a minute. That's what's gonna happen.
I know that's right.
Keep playing. All right, man. We got this is going on YouTube, so we gotta kind of chill. You know what I'm saying? Chill. It's getting hot and steamy, and it's not because of lights.
Okay. So what else turns you on?
You want more? Damn. Okay.
Wow.
Okay. Something else that turns me on. Ooh, one thing I love about women that could really turn me on is a girl that's flexible. I love a flexible girl. Like, I didn't even know I really liked a flexible girl until I met you.
I know that's right. Yeah, look at Ezee's laugh matching my wide open teeth like black cow. I know that's right, bro. Nah, that's real, yo. That's so funny.
I liked a flexible girl until I met you. No, seriously though. This ain't. I'm really not just trying to
put my business out there.
Oh, I did.
No, you good.
Okay, this is Car Chronicles. I feel comfortable.
I ain't,
No, bruh. Okay, I'm not trying to get too spicy, y'all. I really not. Like, I think you brought out a lot of turn-ons for me. You know what I'm saying? Because I've been with not a lot of women. I've been with several women, and I felt like you know what I'm saying. But it's just like I feel like the way your sex appeal is, it's like, and then like you're not just beauty, brains too. So it's just I can
God. Oh my God. Oh God. Intelligence is so freaking sexy, and not just like linear intelligence, but like literally somebody who is intelligent in a lot of different topics and subjects and can talk about a lot of things from politics to religion to science, philosophy, entertainment, random gossip, celebrity news. Like I even want to talk about the ratchet shit like with you. Like I want to be able to go and flow in and out of any kind of topic and conversation. That shit turns me on. Oh, that's so sexy. Oh, I'm a sapiosexual, bro. I'm a sapiosexual. I love the brain, the mind. I love somebody who's extremely intelligent and somebody who has like a thirst for knowledge. I love that shit.
Of turnovers for me, type
I
shit.
don't feel like all of these things are a compliment for me. I was just asking in general, but I'll take it.
All right, man. You look
she describing what she wants and she got what she wants. So
is a turn on, but in general, like you made me realize, like, damn, I ain't never really been with a flexible girl. When I seen how flexible you was, and not even in a sexual way, it's just like, damn, when you stretching in the morning, like I'm talking about one leg up, hand on frontal. That's how she like this. She like this. She's stretching and doing her Pilates body in the morning. I'm like, damn, baby, chill out. What you trying to do? Work out or want me to work you out?
Right.
That's how I feel, baby. But that's one of my
Natalie.
turns. You know what I'm saying?
This is really giving just between us. I feel like we are not about to post this to like millions of people.
No, you are.
I know, but it doesn't feel like that.
But that's what she's saying, just between us. Right.
It gets spicy. Okay, let me come
back. Yeah, the car.
Should I come
and you know what? I remember them talking a long time about their conversations in the car, and they had Car Chronicles, and they were going to bring it back just when they were just friends, I think. And I thought, I know. How did they I know their conversations used to be wild, even when they was just friends.
No, No, keep going.
Okay, no, you go. What's the turn on for you?
Right.
You got any turn ons? Like, and it doesn't necessarily have to be about me. Like, you know what I'm saying? What is something that naturally turns you on? Because you did not date women. Right. So it could be, even if, I ain't even gonna put that in your head. You know what I'm saying? But just name a couple or name something. What you think?
That's tough. Let me think. What turns me on?
What turns you on, baby?
I don't know.
What,
it's kind of simple. It's just like when you smell really good.
Oh, word. When I smell good, or just in general? When a person smells good.
You too.
Hey, this is Car Chronicles.
Smell really good, but I really I've always liked that, like the scent of somebody.
I love somebody
when
that
they
smells
smell good,
too.
like immediately. I mean, obviously, I'm not gonna lie. I've been around some people where it's like they smell good and they don't even look good, and it's just more of an attraction where you're just like, you ain't really cute, but you smell fine.
Right,
That's
right.
fine. Yeah, definitely, fellas. If your face card ain't valid, or ladies, you know what I'm saying? If your face card ain't valid, at least smell good, because you might have more of a fighting chance.
It's definitely an aphrodisiac.
Aphrodisiac. Afro. What the fuck? Why you say that? Isn't that what?
It's
Ezee, you don't know what
Afro.
Something that is like turns you on, basically.
What the fuck? Hey man, look, I'm gonna come up to a girl like, damn. Shit, you aphrodisiacing me right now.
No, what? Please do not say
that's
that.
Not,
that's
not
such
how
an
that
aphrodisiac.
Works.
What? Like, who says that? You just said it's a turn on.
I'll school you after this.
See, right. That's what turned me on. She's so smart.
Aphrodisiac is something that, like, it could be a smell of something. It's like something that kind of it might not necessarily be something sexual, but it turns you on. Chocolate is an aphrodisiac. It's supposed to make you feel sexual and sensual.
Like,
there's
chocolate, strawberries.
Aphrodisiacs stimulate your sexual appetite. It's that simple. Let me repeat. Aphrodisiacs stimulate your sexual appetite. And like Natalie said, it could be a scent, it could be a food, it could be a sound, it could be a touch. There are a lot of things that are aphrodisiacs, okay? An aphrodisiac is simply something that stimulates your sexual appetite. Class, did we all get that? Did we all get that? Nod with me if you got that. Did you guys get that? Does everybody agree? Okay. Does everybody understand how that works? It's very simple. They're going all the way around the mulberry bush. It's very simple. It's extremely simple. Aphrodisiacs, okay, or an aphrodisiac singular, is something that stimulates your sexual appetite. Cool. Awesome.
Yeah.
Like, you don't need a lot of big words, bro. It's very simple.
Maybe, but it doesn't always have to be sexual. It could be, like I said, just chocolate in general. There's certain, I think, mushrooms even
music,
that are aphrodisiac.
all kinds of things.
Okay, it sounds like a race. Like,
candles.
What are you? I'm aphrodisiac. What are you?
I'm aphrodisiac.
It does sound like a race. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah. Afro. It got to be made by black people. Aphrodisiac. Why? Nah, black people ain't complicated. They didn't make that shit up. The white people said them niggas always smelling like something. So they said, give it to the aphrodisiacs over there.
Oh my god! But it doesn't only have to do with scent.
Afro.
Anyway,
Okay.
Child, please move on.
It's in the back of my head.
Please move on. Yeah, certain frequencies, right? Yeah, yo. Certain frequencies, definitely. Wait, what?
Freaky in my head. So I love.
What do you love, baby?
I love getting freaky in like public places.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Are we filming? What are we filming right now? Are we filming a podcast? What are we filming?
No, shut up. Stop.
Just making sure. Because I feel like you're
Why do you keep interrupting us?
Oh.
Okay. No, just keep talking and stop trying to figure it out.
I'm just telling you.
Okay.
Right.
Yeah, you asked me a question, right?
Yeah.
Right.
So I'm just answering the question.
All right. What else? Shit. Let's get into it. Go ahead. What else turns you on?
Sensual dominance.
And can you explain for the audience that don't know what sensual dominance is?
Well, basically, okay, so I feel like some people, you know what? I feel like some people, when it comes to dominance, they got it all wrong. They feel like it's just being a brute, like
aggressive,
being
exactly.
overly
A brute. That sounds like you fucking cooking coffee and they're just being the coffee's a brute. That's my dumb ass. This is why she's so smart. Go ahead, a brute.
Is Ezee saying a brute? Like she thinks a brute is one word? She was saying a brute. Like brute is the word. But the way that Ezee is saying it, it's giving that she thinks she's saying a brute. Like, and a brute is one word. Like ABRUTE, a brute. And that is just
basically, I just feel like they'll be too aggressive, or they think that being dominant is being almost like rude, or being like
shut
I
up,
don't
bitch.
know, just like overly aggressive.
Were you walking on eggshells and shit like that?
Yeah, or not even. It's just like because they could be trying to do it sexual.
Yeah.
Like,
are you talking about in the bedroom, or you're talking about in general? Like the turn on?
In general, it can be a turn on, but it has to be like when I say sensual dominance, it's like dominance with a hint of like sensuality and softness. So it's a very intricate thing to balance because you can easily be too dominant or too sensual, and now it's not dominant.
Okay, so let me ask you a question, because obviously I have these questions. I don't feel like I'm an overly sensual or just a sensual dominant person, you know, and me and you've been together for a couple of years now. So me being the way that and I don't feel like I'm.
Natalie looked at her like, well, you don't know yourself then. Natalie looked at her like, you definitely sensually dominant.
An overly sensual or just a sensual dominant person, you know, and me and you've been together for a couple of years now. So me being the way that I am, I feel like I'm a stud. You know, basically because my clothes, you know what I'm saying? But the people that do know me, like I have one side to where it's a lot, like it's really girly. Like you really, you know, fell in love with that side of me too as a best friend. You know what I'm saying? Then I do have that dominant side, but I don't feel like I have a sensual dominance, you know, unless it's probably in the bedroom. You know, I'm very dominant in the bedroom. You know what I'm saying? But,
are you?
Hey, I'm speaking out of confidence. So yes, I am. But I don't think that you were saying that's an all over thing. So do you feel? And this
I hear you,
Car Chronicles, you know what I'm saying? Just between us, do you feel like
Can I put my legs up on you?
Please.
That's totally fine.
Did y'all see the Gucci stockings?
The Gucci stockings, yes. Okay. So do you feel like I have a sensual dominance in this relationship?
I definitely think we have.
Be honest.
Okay.
Because I don't feel like I do. The way what you're describing.
I think that there are moments when you do.
Okay.
And it turns me on.
Okay.
And I would say those moments probably are when, say we're like getting into it, right? And
An argument.
Okay. Or whatever. And I'm being bratty, you know, whatever.
Right.
And instead of getting upset, like you like sit me down and you don't talk to me like, you don't yell at me, but you kind of listen. I understand what you're going through, but
tell them.
I need you to reel it in right now because blah blah blah.
I hate you, Nana. No. I get it. No, I understand that. I understand that. I'm really good at that. It's called taming the beast. It's called taming the beast. It's gentle control. It's gentle control. Gentle control is very sexy. Very sexy. You know, I'm only... Okay, there you go. Oh, never mind.
I know that I love you, but this and that.
So that's what you call sensual dominance.
Ooh.
I mean, like pretty much what happened in the closet the other day.
Yeah.
When you was acting like a little brat, and I was like, listen, baby.
Yeah, and it's like... You know what I'm saying? It's also like ownership too, because like if you're wrong, but you're like, there's just a way about doing it. It's like, oh, I don't know how to explain it other than that.
Yeah.
And it's being dominant in like different situations. It's not always, because like a dominant person doesn't necessarily think that they're always right and they can't ever be wrong about
That's
anything.
toxic though. That is toxic.
But I think a lot of people think like dominance is like, oh, I need to always be in control.
It's not that.
And that's not necessarily the case. So that's why I said there's such a like an interesting way to balance that. That and it feels sensual still because it's still sweet. It can turn sexual very quick. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Okay. So
fighting to fucking is so fun.
It's something that,
so you said I do or don't have it because like I said
you do. I don't think you're always in that space because you're full of surprises. You never know what you're gonna get with Ezee. She's either gonna be being batshit crazy as far as goofy. And
damn, can you not say batshit crazy and goofy in the same explanation? Because it sounds like I'm fucking batshit crazy goofy. It's just given like this is what that seems like. If it was a facial expression. Like that,
you do act like that sometimes,
right?
But damn, it's like
batshit crazy.
Y'all know her, like, just like off of social media. Imagine like living with her, like she's goofy. It's like, but then she goes into this random like daddy mode where it's like
some people find it really hard to believe that I have a masculine dominant energy. They just think that I'm goofy all the time. You know what I'm saying?
I used to think that when I would not about you necessarily, but about like comedians. Like when I see like comedians, like famous comedians and stuff, I always think like I think dating them would be fun, but I can't imagine being attracted to them because they just don't seem like they could pull out what they got to pull out. But now dating a comedian,
my pull out game's strong.
I cannot with you.
Okay, so wait, I got a question for you. Like, you just stirring up the pot. You know what I'm saying? When you see me, pretty much, like, you weren't even like.
I love it.
So is that what you were thinking, or no? Like, damn, can she be intimate because she's so fucking goofy? Or is that what you thought about me? Because I'm always telling jokes. That's what you said.
I feel like I didn't think that about you because we were best friends, so I didn't really think about you having like sex until we started talking about like your situations with the girls and stuff. Like you telling me,
bro, Natalie was sitting over there with the bubble like. So after you flipped her over and put her leg, you did what? She was sitting there imagining that shit like a goddamn Nickelodeon show. I know. Look at Ezee. Look at that pause. You're like, then I was doing what I was doing. Like, I'm done.
Well, I remember one time when I was with you and you like turned into a different person trying to get at this girl. Like, I was like, who is this? Like, you just.
So did it turn you on?
No, it didn't turn me on at the time, but it was just like interesting. It was like, wait,
so did it turn you on?
You have to remember, we were in Pasadena and we were walking and there was this girl and you were like, hold on, I'm going to go try to talk to her.
Now, that's crazy though. Now, she says that it didn't turn her on, yet she can specifically remember the city and the time and the memory and the scenario very well. Now, she could just have an amazing memory, and I think Natalie does have an amazing memory, but still, bruh. I don't know. It may not have turned you on, but it definitely turned you up. Meaning, like, it kind of like, you know, made you tune in a little bit closer to see what was going on. You understand what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I don't know.
And I just saw you transform, and
you was that was when you knew. That's when you knew. She fucked up.
She fucked up.
What do you think is a good amount of time before being intimate?
Why are you asking that?
A lot of things are spinning in my head, and I really just want to know a lot. But what do you think is a good amount of time to wait to have sex with somebody?
Like,
you know,
for me, I let me answer this real quick. For me, it is subjective, and I think it's different based on the person and based on the connection that you have with the person. I would never just be like, when people drop them hard line rules, like it has to be 90 days or it has to be, 4 to 6 months or 2 weeks or whatever. I don't know. For me, it's different. I just think to me it's based on the amount of the amount of trust between the two people, the connection between the two people, and the traction between the two people. I think if you just let things flow organically and don't try to put a time on it, it'll happen when it's supposed to happen and it'll be great. Sometimes you put them time constraints on it and it's just like it's either forced or it's like it's delayed, and it kind of like the fire that was burning when you could have done it. You know what I'm saying? It would have been like, it's just like you kind of like make the fire like kind of sputter a little bit. You know what I mean?
You should hold off. Should you go? What you think? Is it right away? Like, what you think?
I feel like that depends on the person.
Oh.
I don't think that that's necessarily like a one-size-fits-all type of question.
I agree.
Because I've definitely, like, in my single days, waited different amounts of time with people.
But, like, what's your like, all right, I can't do it on the first night, second night, or I can, or, like, so 2 weeks, like, what is it?
For me, I'm definitely not doing it on, like, the first date.
Damn!
Date, none of that.
You've never, you've already told me, you've never had a one-night stand.
No, I've never had a one-night stand.
But what about a one-night stay?
What is that supposed to mean?
Like, a one-night stand is usually like you're intimate with somebody, but then y'all not really, after that is done. You know, it's one and done. One-night stay is more so like, okay, bet, like, we done did it, and I'm feeling you, and I'm vibing, and now we talking. Like, you know what I'm saying? Never.
I've never done that.
You're so cute. I love that.
I've never done that, but the reason why I say it's not a one size fits all is because for me,
answer the damn question. What
you fucking? Can you shut up?
Okay, you fucking the first night or what?
I already said no, nigga.
Okay,
it depends.
Okay,
I was just trying. If I could get to my point, I was trying to say.
Yo, I love it. They went back into best friend mode right there.
It just depends on the vibe that I'm getting with this specific person. Because to me, the rule of thumb is: are there genuine feelings being built? Do I see myself in a relationship with this person? Because I'm not about to just. To me, I never just had sex just to have sex.
Okay.
It was to see what's up with this person. Like we're gonna end up in a relationship in my head. You know what I'm saying? So
what's your good time for you?
I waited like months before. I've also waited only like a week before.
Damn, you was lucky.
That was literally the
week?
fastest. Yeah.
Who?
With him.
Who?
I don't say.
Say okay, tell me my ear.
He was.
Tell me my ear.
Okay.
Who was it? You fucked him in a week?
I did.
Damn.
But you know why?
Damn.
The vibe. That was the fastest I've ever had sex.
Hey, no judgment. Ain't no judgment in Car Chronicles.
And the reason why, like, was him, and we ended up together for like a year.
So it was a weeknight stay instead of one night stand or one night stay.
Well, no, we were in. By the time we had sex, we were in a relationship.
That's
like,
in
a relationship quick.
That's what she told me.
It was so fast. When I say like we met and we spent all day every day together until it finally happened, and it wasn't like a week. It was like a week and a half, whatever, going on 2 weeks, but still, it was like very quick for me, at least. And we ended up in like a year-long relationship after that. So that's why I said it really just depends.
Yeah,
like, it felt like I've grew feelings for him and caught feelings for him very fast, and vice versa. So
yeah, because some people feel like they got this. Like I feel like with women too, a lot of women feel like they gotta wait like a long time, like, and it's more so a morality thing. You feel me? And I'm just thinking like, what was we watching? Love Is Blind. When what was I forgot the school teacher and then the other. Oh my gosh, she was so amazing. I forget their two names, but on Love Is Blind, this season's popping.
Oh,
he's a principal. Yeah,
the black guy.
Yeah, the black guy. Yes,
this show is crazy.
Crazy.
I've seen
one of my favorites on the cast is AD. She's definitely one of my favorites. Okay,
at least one season. Me and
super lit, but. First of all, we knew they was getting it. You could tell by their energy, their aura. But like, I felt like the teacher, he was damn near. They said they were waiting. The principal was waiting until marriage, and I'm like, y'all don't even fucking know each other. You guys on this show trying to get married, and it's like I can't marry you unless I know what's up. Y'all barely know each other. It's 2 weeks and y'all finna get married. Like, come on, let's get it popped like a dropping. You feel me? So I'm like, I don't understand people that wait that long. Like, I'm the type of person, like, I have to know because our chemistry could be great outside of the bedroom. But if it's not hidden inside the bedroom, which has happened to me, like, oh yeah, I was really feeling this. I used to flirt with this girl for like years. Me and her, you could just feel our intimate connection type shit.
And like, you thought it was about to be fire.
Bro, I was like, we knew we couldn't be intimate because of how crazy our chemistry was.
Why? So what do you mean? I don't get that.
It was just like,
could it be because?
Yeah, it just felt like this is gonna be dangerous. You know what I'm saying? Because we would always see each other out. You know what I'm saying? And we just like the chemistry was just undeniable.
Describe this chemistry.
I can't even see in the Car Chronicles. I wanted to feel honest. You told me about the guy that you smashed, but I feel like you're being sarcastic. Are you being sarcastic?
No.
Okay. All right.
I'm literally telling you to describe it.
Tell me about Ezee got nervous.
The chemistry.
Ezee got nervous, bro.
Like the chemistry was just that every time we seen each other, it just felt like, damn, I wanna, get intimate with you. Right, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to be intimate.
So you guys would just like run into each other like at the club, or
the club, at Pride, all Long Beach Pride, LA Pride. Every time I seen her out, but it was never that moment where we could just like hang out.
It was outside.
It was always outside.
It was never like y'all could be intimate.
Yeah. So it was just like we knew, but we were friends though. You know what I'm saying? We went to school together. Mm-hmm. So like back in the day. So then when we see each other, we just knew. And one night, we went out. She hit me up like, yo, like come out with me. Like we always go out and see each other. Like come out with me. Right. You feel me? I went out with her. And we got back to the crib. Things got a little spicy, but it wasn't. It didn't hit.
You know what? That sucks when you build something up like that and then that shit end up being whack, bruh. Oh, expectations can be the worst sometimes. I'm not gonna hold you. Expectations are normally the worst. It's terrible.
And I could tell like
y'all both were confused.
Yeah. Because it wasn't,
that sucks.
Because it wasn't like it was trash or nothing, but there was absolutely no chemistry.
Really?
Damn.
Isn't that weird? Like we felt the sexual healing outside of the room, but it was like
I've never experienced that before.
Me either, except for her.
Wow.
So I was just so confused.
So did you guys both agree like that was not it?
No, we never really kind of said them. We could feel it, like, and we kind of really stopped talking after that.
Damn, that shit.
Wait, did you low key feel like, damn, maybe like, did you feel bad, like it was on your performance?
Nah, ain't no way.
Sometimes it's better. You know what? And honestly, sometimes it's better to have the want and never actually go through with it. And I remember Foss said something similar to that. She said sometimes it's better to have a crush than to actually try to be in a relationship. And I low-key feel and wonder if that's kind of like what happened with Inglaterra. You know what I'm saying? Like their chemistry was so strong and they had all of this tension. But then when they tried to do and be together, it was just like something just wasn't clicking. And it was better for them to have that tension before, but it was hard for them to get it. But now they have to keep creating it because they work together. You know what I'm saying? But I just wonder if that's what happened to them, because sometimes it feels like that. Sometimes it feels like it was more. Sometimes it feels like it was less. It's hard to tell, but I could see a scenario like that because their chemistry was so strong. Sometimes the expectations of what you think it's going to be, if it doesn't match that, it can be like a huge disappointment and kind of make you start to drift apart because you're both kind of like, oh, that's not what I expected type shit. You know what I mean?
Okay, but if we both felt, I knew that it wasn't just me, because you know, like sometimes when it ain't good, like, I mean, I don't know if you know if it's good or not, but like I've been with a girl where like it was just off, like nah, bro, it ain't it, like it's her. I could tell it was both of us. It was just no chemistry. Did
it feel like y'all were acting? Like what did it feel like? I'm so.
You don't even know what that's like.
I mean, I definitely have had sex with somebody that I didn't have chemistry with, but I really didn't have chemistry with them outside of it either.
Yeah, she's saying like they didn't have chemistry at all.
You know what I'm saying? And then it was like, okay, well, I kind of expected the chemistry not to be there. Or sometimes I feel like chemistry can be built a little bit. Do you think chemistry can be built?
Of course, chemistry can be built, but it was built for us, and it just wasn't built in the bedroom. Like we wasn't built for this. Like we wasn't. It was not it. Like, and I feel bad because we not friends no more. And I'm like that. Like I felt like that's when I really knew, like if I'm not rocking with you in the bedroom, like I can't do this.
Same.
So I don't understand when Love Is Blind. Like if you not being intimate, like this is the moment you have to be intimate before you get married. Like I could be in love with you through them pods. Then when I see you, I'm in love with you. But then when we in the bedroom, nah.
That shit whack, bro.
So I'm sorry. You think though? Okay, so I know you're saying that you can't be with somebody that you don't have that intimate connection.
Exactly.
With, that chemistry, that sexual chemistry.
100%.
But do you think that you could possibly fall in love with somebody through just having sex with them? Like it might be somebody who literally wouldn't.
Yeah, I think you can. I think that you can start out with just sexual chemistry and a sexual attraction to a person, and it's not deep. And if I'm being perfectly honest, I think that that's how all well, not all, but I think that's how most relationships grow into a deeper love and connection. I feel like most people are intimate with their partner before they actually are in love with their partner. But the sexual intimacy helps to expedite the emotional intimacy, if you guys get what I'm saying. I think that most relationships start out with a love that develops from a sexual nature, unless you both have decided to be celibate until and you build your relationship, you build the love for that person like that. You know what I'm saying? But I think most relationships start like that, where it's like most people do have sex before they actually are in love. You know what I'm saying? In relationships these days, anyway. So I think that that's a very real and likely scenario.
Never have dated, but otherwise, like you don't even care for their personality like that, but y'all have sex.
Oh, if she's talking about like that, she's talking about like if somebody you just like doing hookups. Yeah, still, yeah. Like I definitely think that people can develop real feelings from just hooking up, because sexual intimacy leads to emotional intimacy, whether you want it to or not. Even if you try to be cold about it and try to act like you're not caring about that person as much as you are, eventually and inevitably you will begin to care about that person if you continue to engage in sexual intimacy with that person. I feel like that's an inevitability. That's just my opinion though.
And now it's a wrap. Like, you're in love. Do you think that's possible?
Yeah, I think that's absolutely possible. Yeah, really? Because that's what drives love for me too. Like, it's if it's like, damn, this is heat. Yeah. We locked in. Ain't no switching up.
You're right. You know you locked in. Ain't no switching up.
Do you think that's what happened with us?
No, not at all. And I know that didn't happen because we felt that chemistry. Like, the world knew what our chemistry was.
I was about to say, y'all were 100% in love with each other before they were, Ezee and Natalie were 100% in love with each other before they engaged in sexual activity. We could all see that. That's crazy. They fell in love as best friends, so yeah, no, they don't count.
The chemistry is undeniable. So when that happened,
I'm not gonna lie, that was like such a scary moment for me, because like what you're saying about how that's a big thing. It's a big thing for me too. Like, that chemistry got to be there.
Yeah,
that sexual energy, right. Like we got to be compatible.
Yeah,
got to be compatible.
And that it was the same thing. Like we fell in love first. That chemistry was like amazing, and
magical, spiritual,
emotional.
Healing. Sensational.
Everything that we needed, y'all.
But that's why we're here now.
That's right.
3 years later.
Isn't it more than 3 years?
3 years. 3 years. We got together in 2020. It's 24?
It's 2024, yeah.
Oh, it's been 4 years.
Look, I feel like I've been with you for a decade.
Yeah,
right.
My best friend.
Yeah, but regardless, I was so scared.
That's because they was dating the whole time they was friends. That was like the longest game of foreplay I ever seen in my life, bro. They were courting and didn't even realize it, but they were courting each other when they were best friends, and then they fell in love. And then, because if you pay attention, like, Ezee used to, and Natalie said that Ezee used to romance her when they were best friends, and she was afraid that when they became real girlfriends that they were actually going to listen to what Natalie says. She was afraid that when they became girlfriends they were going to lose the romance. That's proof that the way that Ezee was loving her was already in a romantic way when they were friends, and obviously the way that Natalie loved on Ezee was in a romantic way before they were even girlfriends. So I could see that being a lot of pressure on them. You know what I mean? Like, the amount of love that they have for each other, and then the chemistry they had, and then it's like you get into a relationship and you just praying and hoping that shit translates into the bedroom, dog.
I was so scared that if Ezee and I got intimate and it was not it,
that'd be with all that built up.
Fall out of love. I knew I was gonna fall out of love.
Wait. So, like, have you ever been dickmatized?
What?
Dickmatized.
Have you ever been dickmatized?
Have you ever been whipped?
What?
Have you ever been whipped? Why
are you saying that?
I'm trying to say it how you said it.
You ever been hypnotized?
I have been.
Yeah?
Yeah. I haven't. I definitely know for a fact. The dude that I said I had sex with, that was the fastest I ever had sex with a guy. I shouldn't have done that. See, I should have went with the months because I was in a relationship with that man for a year.
Wait, what's your definition of that? What's your definition of hypnotized?
When you're with somebody, you feel damn near hypnotized by them, right? Okay. Mm-hmm. And it's the sex. Right. And you really, it's not until a year later where you're like, I don't even like this man.
Right. You're like, what the hell?
You know what I'm saying? It's like, I really don't even like them like that because now you're used to the sex. So it's like, yeah, it's still good, but you're used to it. Mm-hmm. And I think that's what happened. So I would say definitely I stand on wait your time. A month. It's a good amount of time, I would say. Okay. Because us lesbians, we move fast. Lesbians move so damn fast. Wait, you didn't answer.
What?
Have you ever been whipped?
What?
Whipped.
Yeah. Whipped. Yes, I feel like all lesbians have, and that's the problem. That's why there's a thing with lesbians is that like we fall in love so damn quick. A lesbian relationship is totally different. Everybody knows lesbian time is totally different than straight people time. If me and you are dating. You know what I'm saying? But I grew out of that. You know what I'm saying? I did grow out of that. But if we like...
How did you grow out of that?
Because we literally... You would have been locked in with me way before that. We took too long.
Gay, so
I know. I would have been plotting on your ass. You know what I'm saying? But we were just best friends. But listen, let me give you lesbian math. Lesbian math. Come on. Lesbian math, we move so damn quick. Facts. Like, our 1 week of dating is really like equivalent to like a month in the lesbian world. 2 weeks is equivalent to like 3 months. It's like dog years. You know what I'm saying? So with lesbians, we just move so fast because it's 2 women. You know what I'm saying? So I just feel like that's really just us being swift. You feel me? It's just that's what it really is when you think about it. Yeah. So yeah, definitely lesbians, definitely. And me, yes, I have. Yes, and I've been in a very toxic relationship because I was swift. And it wasn't even that good.
I was just about to say, I don't think that's what you was, because you already told me it wasn't good like that. So
I was young. Something about me. I was young and dumb.
I think you were just in love. Because it wasn't even the...
it wasn't even about the... Bruh.
You got Carl up there cackling. Oh, shit. The damn light.
Ow, damn.
Damn, that's because she whipped.
Bruh.
I'm hungry.
You hungry, baby?
I'm starving.
Hold on. What you want? You know I got it. You know what? Hey, driver, can we go to Popeyes? We gonna go to Popeyes? You wanna go to Popeyes?
I know, that's right. Pulling up the Popeyes.
I think you got
pulling up the Popeyes in the Rolls-Royce.
We got a Rolls-Royce. Don't mean we have a driver.
Wait, this don't come with a driver?
No.
Okay, I'm gonna get.
You want to let Carla drive?
Carla ain't on the insurance.
Okay, go.
Okay, we're going to Popeyes, baby. Let's take a little drive. Let's go to the drive-thru.
Okay,
let's go to a little Popeyes. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing like pulling up in a Rolls-Royce at Popeyes.
That's exactly what I just said. Pulling up to the Rolls-Royce. Pulling up to the Popeyes and the Rolls-Royce. Oh, this is cool. This is a cute little break. This is actually cool. That's hard. Now, is this actually theirs, y'all? Or did they rent that joint? I'm not hating either way.
Spicy weed, fries, and mac and cheese. Don't slam it. All right, we got our Popeyes. Oh, wait, hold on. Come on. There it is. Okay, we got our Popeyes, y'all. You know, I had to be a little ghetto, my baby. What we got?
Not a little ghetto.
You can take the girl out the hood, but you can't take the hood out the girl.
You don't even hood, baby. I'm the hood, baby. Get your mic. They can't even hear you. Where your mic at? All right, what we got on the menu? Y'all know we couldn't do this without the Popeyes biscuits. You know what I'm saying? We got the Popeyes biscuits. Okay, baby, what you got? My baby vegan. She half vegan. She
pescatarian.
She vegan. She
I was vegan.
Yes.
And I slowly turned pescatarian because this shit is hard.
But
I still don't eat dairy, so
yeah.
But we got some
what else we got?
We got some French fries.
She got some French fries. And look, I already took a bite of the chicken, but I'm gonna just flip it so y'all can see it. Fuck it. I got 4-piece, but when you get a 4-piece, hold on, let me show y'all. What camera we on? What camera we on? The wide? All right, when you get a 4-piece, oh no, go to my camera. When you get that 4-piece right there, hold on, there it is. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I took a bite out of it. When you get that 4-piece, make sure you get all thighs. Gotta get the dark meat. I'm a dark meat type of gal. Okay, baby, what you got?
I already started eating.
Right, now you tearing the fries up, bro.
We also got, for dessert, some strawberry biscuits.
They got strawberry biscuits now at Popeyes.
What?
Okay.
And because I'm pescatarian, y'all. Hold on.
This will turn into a mukbang. They making me hungry.
If you're just listening to this, I'm sorry.
I'm so sorry.
Smacking in your ear.
Baby, what you dropping in the Rolls-Royce?
Baby?
Real shrimp.
Where's my shrimp? Did they forget it?
No, it's in here. Is that it?
Oh, is it in the bag?
Wait, it's in something. We gotta find the shrimp. She got some shrimp, some popcorn shrimp. Hold up. The mic moving everywhere. Shrimp. There it is. Hold on. There it is. Pumpkin dumpkin. There you go.
Pumpkin
dumpkin. Who took a bite of my biscuit? You took a bite of my biscuit?
Here, swap me. I thought that was my biscuit. Take your biscuit right here. Okay.
And then gave it to
what you get. Show what you got. Give my biscuit back.
I'm done.
Hold my mic. Hold my mic. Okay. My mic.
This is gonna be a tough one. Go ahead, baby.
Oh. So I got a biscuit. I got some shrimp, some
Please
shrimp right here,
dream.
you know, Louisiana style.
What else?
And I got some rice and beans right here.
She want her rice and peas.
So
yeah, the rice and beans.
Can't forget.
Got her drink.
The sweet tea.
Yo, why they don't do the dirty rice no more, man? Why Popeyes don't do the dirty rice no more? They still do the dirty rice where y'all at? They don't do the dirty rice no more where I'm at.
We fancy now. We got
Smack it.
Oh shit, my chicken. This is hard with a mic. God damn it. Yeah.
The struggle.
We got Popeyes and a motherfucking Rolls-Royce. Come on now. Ooh.
They need to get mic stands next time, bro. They tearing that chicken up. They got me wanting some Popeyes. Look, right.
Oh, wait, let's try.
Smacking.
Wait, baby, where's strawberry biscuit? I ain't never tried a strawberry biscuit.
Eat that afterwards.
Let me try the strawberry biscuit, baby. God damn, we got a biscuit. Let me try the strawberry. Okay.
I
ain't never tried a strawberry biscuit before.
Okay, let's try it.
I'm gonna try
strawberry biscuit.
Strawberry. Oh, shit, it got some. Baby, it got some, like, cream on it. That's perfect for the backseat, huh? Let me take a bite. Come on.
Give me some.
Easy's hands still got the saliva. I'm just
a little dry.
It's a biscuit.
God damn.
That's that Popeyes biscuit. Shit.
Thick.
That motherfucker. Oh, shit.
It does have good flavor, though. I'm not gonna lie.
One thing they gonna do is make sure you get a drink with their biscuits.
Right.
And that's fucking smacking.
It is good. It has great flavor. I'm not gonna lie. Great flavor.
It remind me.
Natalie, you better get another bite.
Popeyes strawberry biscuit. What you rating?
One more bite.
You fuck that cherry up.
Oh, damn. It's better on the second bite for sure.
Okay.
I'm gonna give that a cool 6.
A 6?
That's good.
Okay, let me try one.
I know it's dry because it's easy. That is so unnecessary. She put her finger up in her mouth to the knuckle, bro. Like,
oh, juicy mouth.
Right.
What you giving it, baby?
I hear that 7.5.
7.5.
That shit hitting.
I think it would have been better if it was like a little hotter.
A little bit hotter, yeah.
Warmed up. Oh, it probably smacked with warmed up. Maybe put some ice cream with it. Oh, that came in loud.
Speed karaoke. Ready? Word is cheat.
I should have cheated.
I knew she was gonna sing Keisha Cole.
What the hell is that?
Keisha
That's
Cole.
not even a song.
Yes, it is.
I should have cheated.
You gotta sing it.
It was like Keisha Cole or something.
You gotta sing it though. Sing it at least.
I should have cheated.
She can't sing. That's how I would sound if I try to sing it.
You didn't let me sing. You gonna sing on my turn.
Y'all know what song I'm singing. Y'all know. I should have cheated.
If you don't know more than 5 words.
Nah, that should count, bro. After
Might
that.
as well have cheated on you.
That's the song. You knew what song I was singing.
Altar.
You're so petty.
5, 4.
Meet me at the altar in your white dress. We ain't get no
younger. You might as well do
Don't
it.
sing with me.
What's your definition of cheating?
She said, "Oh, she told both of us to shut up."
What do you mean? Cheating is cheating.
Your partner's dancing. We best friends right now.
Right.
We're best friends. We're not together. If somebody dances on somebody else while they're in a relationship, at a party, club, whatever it is that considered cheating?
I think it depends on your boundaries in your relationship.
Yeah.
I feel like
that's true too. I agree with that.
If you have that trust there and stuff, and like you know that your partner doesn't like overdo it and stuff, then possibly
I feel like if you're not, I feel like if you're dating somebody who's not overly jealous, and you know you're cool with it if somebody dances with them because you're not overly jealous, I feel like that's fine if both of you are confident and comfortable in the relationship, and like I said, not overly jealous, and that's not a problem. But if you know you have a partner who's slightly more possessive, I wouldn't even try to irritate the situation like that. It's not even that deep to dance with some stranger. Some people be picking. You gotta learn to pick your battles. Like that to me wouldn't even be something that would be worth fighting over. Like a dance with somebody, and I'm not even going home with them. That's not even that deep. If my partner felt uncomfortable with me dancing with people, I just wouldn't do it.
If that's something y'all are comfortable with, but I could see some partners aren't okay with that because maybe they don't have. There's like no there's like boundaries that their partner has crossed before or something like that, you know?
Okay.
What do you think?
I think dancing is not cheating. Dance is definitely not cheating, especially with two girls. A guy different. Like you dancing, you backing that ass up on a guy, and he got a whole.
So that's cheating?
It's a little different. It ain't cheating, but damn.
Yeah, I don't think it's cheating. I think that it could be like, to me, it's not like, oh, we breaking up. Right. You know what I'm saying? But it might be like,
it might bother you.
This made me feel a little uncomfortable or something.
Yeah, it might bother you.
Yeah, I feel like with us, I used to in the beginning, I used to dance with girls, and I feel like it's just fun. You know what I'm saying? Right. But now you kind of set that boundary. It's like the way that I dance, though.
Yeah,
I do a lot.
You didn't really know how to like reel
it in, right?
Like, the way you would dance was just a little over the top. Mm-hmm. I was like, okay.
Yeah, so now, like...
I'm trying to have sex right now.
Right, easy be getting it in.
Now what I do, like, I feel like sometimes I don't seek to dance with girls, but I feel like if a girl's trying to dance with me, I'll let her do her thing. I'll hype her up, and I kind of would do it in a way where I'm not really touching her. You know what I'm saying? So where it doesn't feel awkward, where, like, say she's trying to dance behind me, I'm like, hey, I'll get low and be like, hey, you know what I'm saying? But try not to have her bootyus maximus on top
not of her bootyus maximus.
You know. Genitalias.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
So if I dance with somebody else, what do you think? You okay with
it depends. If it's a Jamaican, fuck no.
Oh, yo, do you remember that one time we went to a Jamaican club and that guy literally grabbed my head and bent me over?
Oh hell no.
There's literally a picture of me, like, with my mouth hanging open, because I could not believe this guy was doing this. She was
gagged, bro.
Jamaicans build different, bro.
You ever see them videos? Nah. Oh, God. You ever see them videos? You ever see those dance hall videos when Jamaicans be getting in? Nah, bruh. They be no. They will have a chick on one side of the stage, and she'll just be bent over like this, and a dude will come running from like 50 yards away, jump up on the stage, run, and jump at her like this, and then end up on her back and just be like, nah, bro. Then he'll hop off, he'll take her and spin her on his crotch like his, you know what I'm saying, like a goddamn top, you know what I mean? Then he'll grab her, put her thighs over his shoulders and be like, oh, never missing the beat, bro. Keeping the beat the whole time. Every thrust is like, I'm on it. I'm on it. I got her leg up back like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, you be looking at, if you went to the club with your girl and she got caught up on stage in a dance hall club, y'all are breaking up, dude. And them dudes will be mad. They will look a dude straight in his face and dry hump his girl from behind like, mow. And he be looking like, I would cry. I would cry. I would silently Denzel Washington and Glory cry. I would cry. I would just sit there and be like, like, you know that I was just they don't even blink. They look you dead in your irises and your girl just sitting there like, no, I am never getting it out of my mind. Like, they are so disrespectful, bro. They are so disrespectful.
Girl, but then I can't even complain because they
y'all breaking up.
My ass. I just right in the corner, just crying in the corner.
What are you doing though? Like, if you're married and your partner cheats on you,
the fuck? We're done. Why is that even a question?
Right?
Cheating on me while we're married? We're done. Okay,
let's define.
Finito. Gotta go. You're out of here.
Yo, they be getting STDs on the dance floor.
I don't care. What?
Some people think that once you're married, like, you have to like try to work things like that out.
No, I'm getting a divorce that day.
Ezee said we getting a divorce that day on God. On G-O-D, bro. You cheat on me and I promise you we're breaking up, dude. That's simple and plain. Your love is a good thing. Like, we breaking up that day, bro.
The fuck you would.
What do you wish that?
I really don't. But like, if you thought of that, or anybody that I was with before you, and if we were to get married, there's no way. I don't play that. I don't play that, like,
at all.
I don't care. Like, we not working through nothing. You broke my heart, so I'm finna break this marriage. Why you cheat on me though? That's OD.
I didn't.
You did.
I did not.
You cheated on me.
This was hypothetical.
Why you cheat on me though? Like, Ezee already mad.
Well, my definition of cheating is literally being intimate with another person while you're in a relationship with me.
Could texting be cheating? Because like you could have intimate text messages.
If you're talking about being intimate with each other, yes, we're done. If y'all flirting, cheating. if y'all flirting, we're done.
Yeah, for me, any form of flirtation or any form of intimacy that jeopardizes the trust or the intimacy that we share as a partnership is cheating. I don't care if it's conversation through text, on the phone, if it's lunches, just going out together. It does not have to be the physical act of sex. It does not have to be. You don't have to kiss that person. It can be there. To me, there are a lot of different layers and levels to that, and that's why it's important for couples to discuss what they consider cheating from jump, so that there's no misunderstanding or misconstruing. You know, if you get accused of cheating and you're like, what, all I did was text somebody. Well, that's cheating to me. So that has to be a conversation that has to be had early on. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't play that shit.
We're done. Don't ever flirt with nobody else. Now, but I'm not insecure, though. I'm not an insecure person. So I understand that you're a beautiful goddess and a queen. Mm-hmm. And so I know when you step out the house, how I be looking at you, like other people gonna look at you. I don't care about none of that. I'm not the type of person. Oh, unless your ass and nipples are out or something like that. But like,
right,
I don't care what how you look or whatever. You know what I'm saying? It's not, as long as it's not disrespectful.
You're grown up.
When you step out, I know everybody gonna look at you. You know what I'm saying? Because you're beautiful. It's just a simple fact. If you engage in that, you know what
And that's my thing too. I am not insecure. If somebody's flirting with you, a lot of times you can't control that. You know what I'm saying? I get that. But if you engage or flirt back or encourage or give any kind of indication that the flirting is okay and you are allowing it, that's when me and you gonna have a problem.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I'll be like, hey man, look, she look good, huh? Don't she? But if you're not engaging that, like, you doing your thing. You feel me?
Yep.
Right. But if you don't engage in that, like,
yeah, don't play back with them. Don't flirt back.
I can't trust you.
Yeah, entertaining anyone is cheating.
On God, I feel like once that trust is broken, for me personally, like, I don't even see. It's like, I don't care how much I love you.
Yep.
I just can't see.
I'll never look at you the same. I will never look at you the same. Once you cheat, I will never look at you the same. That is out of control to me. That and that you would even do that to me and do that to us and the relationship we built and the trust we built. Like, I'm done. I could never look at you the same. That's why I don't believe in taking breaks in relationships either, because I feel like once we break, I feel like I'll never be able to look at you the same. If I break, we break up. I don't ever go back. I never double back. I never have. Once I break from somebody, that's just what it is. There is no fixing and then coming back. No, we should be able to, I can give you space inside of our relationship, but if we're like, no, I need a break from this relationship, then you can break the fuck out and break the fuck up. Because I don't do breaks. I don't do breaks.
I know me. Once that trust is broken,
yeah,
especially with infidelity, yeah, what's gonna stop you from doing it again?
Exactly.
Well, you didn't trust me in the beginning.
And I let you back in
because you were a little wild.
We were best friends for a long time though, so I had to adjust.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you never. Once we were in a relationship, you never disrespected me as far as like full like cheating on me. Mm-hmm. You know, so if there was ever a case, I just wouldn't have. No matter how much I love you, I just
couldn't look at you the same. Yeah,
make that happen, Captain.
Oh, remember there was an incident where I didn't know.
Which one are you talking about?
Well, damn, how many incidents are there?
Well, I don't know what you're talking about. We've been together for a minute.
Well, remember when we was at that one party and we was playing a game,
right?
And it got a little too intense, like, and that guy put you on his shoulders.
Wait, what?
That was crazy. Hey,
we were playing like Truth or Dare,
right?
And I thought it was funny. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying?
Until he put me on his shoulder.
No, I was laughing, I was kikiing, but you didn't think it was funny. Well, my dare.
Yeah, because I told you not to do it, and you did it anyway.
Oh,
you're right.
You're right.
Well, you just got lifted up on your shoulders, on somebody else's shoulders.
Against my will.
No, nothing's ever against your will.
Oh my God. And so this big buff dude.
And she was like, oh my God, he's a Sigma Phi Beta. And you know how they be like.
Is that them? The ones that do the dog like thing with their, and have their tongues out.
Had her on her shoulders. So she was like, I said,
Those
look at that, baby. Go ahead.
No,
wait till I get my dare. Wait till I get there.
That was the problem. That was the energy you were on. Like, you was ready to go all the way because you did. You tried to act like it didn't bother you, but it did.
It didn't, though.
That's the reason when it
I agree with Natalie. I feel like that shit did bother Ezee, and she was trying to play it off like it didn't. See, one thing I will say about stuff like that is when stuff like that bothers you, admit it. Don't be petty and try to get back at me. Tell me that you didn't like that, so that I can make adjustments in the future. I will never, ever, ever agree with that shit right there, where people be acting like they cool with some. Don't do that. Don't act like you're cool. And that just don't do that. I hate ego. Egos are the deaths of relationships. When you can't admit some shit, you can't communicate some shit clearly because your ego or your pride won't allow you to. That begins to kill your relationship slowly but surely. Your ego is the death. Everybody's ego is the death of their relationship. Trust me. If something bothered you, tell me so I can adjust. Teach me how to treat you so I can adjust and make sure that shit don't happen again. But if I do it again, you can't get mad and act like I'm inciting or provoking you intentionally when you said last time it was cool, but you really was fucking bothered by it. Say you was bothered by it so we can move the fuck on.
To your dare, I literally said don't do it, and you decided to do it anyway.
What was the reason?
Okay,
but
you were trying to play get back, but really and truly, so this guy was like on me all night. First of all, he didn't know that we were together. I don't think, because I think we were really in best friend mode that night. Like,
what y'all mean? We was chilling.
And sometimes, like, we don't always be like lovey-dovey.
That was the beginning of our relationship,
right? Though. So we weren't even like really fully. Well, I wasn't fully comfortable just being like lovey-dovey like that in public. So this guy, it was in public, but it was like a
party,
intimate friend setting,
right?
And the guy was like clearly like into me. So somebody dared him, like, oh, I dare you to lift her up on your shoulders and pretend you're performing something.
Oral. We got it.
I don't know how to say that without it. Pretend you're performing as sexual favor.
There you go.
And literally before I could say anything, I'm on this big buff dude's shoulders, and I'm like literally trying to get down, and he has me up against the wall.
Ooh.
And I'm like, oh my God! Like
that's what they be talking about, these Hollywood parties, huh?
First of all, this man, his breath stunk too on top of it, so it was not all.
That's that Hollywood shit. You saw Hollywood?
That was the halitosis. That's what it was.
I just said it wasn't Hollywood. It was halitosis.
You saw Hollywood now?
Did you not like my joke?
What was it?
I said it was halitosis.
I didn't catch that.
Because I said his breath stank, but you wasn't listening.
That's because Ezee too busy being mad and bothered.
Yeah.
I missed that one.
They caught it.
I caught it. Yeah, that was hard.
I'm sorry.
It's okay.
Oh, you. See, this is what Car Chronicles is about, you know?
Turn fucking that chicken up, bro.
Baby.
Having a good time.
We're having a good time eating Popeyes.
You know what I'm saying? Are we smacking Carla?
Yes.
Yes.
Every time I chew, I try to move my mic.
Is it too loud? Like it's gonna be cringe?
Right.
If it's too loud, let us know in the comments.
No, I don't even notice the.
I
don't even notice the smacking. I did it first.
What are you doing if you wanted to be intimate with your partner?
Okay.
You tried.
Mm-hmm.
They weren't really in the mood, quote unquote.
Okay.
But then you end up finding out or seeing, like, catching them pleasuring themselves.
Oh.
I'm trying to figure out how do I say this in the most like appropriate way to somebody else. Like,
wait, what?
What?
To who?
It could literally be a video online.
And I caught it, or like I know about it. Like,
well, when you say to who, like, I don't know. I guess that would depend. See, I'm such a freak that if I was trying to be intimate with my partner and they said they weren't in the mood, but then I walked in on them pleasuring themselves to a video online, on one of them sites type joints, I'm the type to just pull up a chair and watch you. You don't have to be intimate with me. That's cool. I just cannot watch. Like I feel like the way that my brain is wired is like I can't be mad at you if you're doing something like that. I'm too much of a creep. Like I genuinely like my other emotions shut off. Like they're not even accessible. They like out to lunch type shit. You know what I'm saying? Like the only joints I can access is like lust and like lust. And so they the only ones at the office answering the phones, honestly. And so that's pretty much all who's picking up my call. Like if I walk in, I wouldn't even feel rejected or nothing. Like I literally couldn't feel any other maybe like after you got done, I've been like, dang, why you ain't want to do it? But if I walk in and I see you doing that, and especially if you don't stop, I'm just gonna pull up a chair. I'm just gonna pull up a chair. I'm just no. Finish. I'm not even here to disturb. I swear I'm not here to disturb. Go ahead, do your thug thistle. Act like I'm not even here. Would you want me to sit in the closet? I can do that. You know what I'm saying? Give you more space. You need me to back up a little bit? I can do that for you.
Like you walked in or something like that.
I'm gonna be mad. I ain't gonna cap.
Is that cheating?
Oh no, that's not cheating. That's not cheating. If it's my homie or something,
yeah right. If you were getting off to somebody that I know, then that's problematic. But if you were just getting off to somebody off to somebody like a video on the internet, I wouldn't care. Like I said, I get why Ezee and I get why anybody would be offended because like your ego, you know what I'm saying. But the way that I'm wired, like I couldn't be angry if I walked in and saw that. I just could. That's just me though. I'd be like, yo, you're getting off and I don't gotta do no work. I could just watch you busting up. That's what's up. Like I feel like, you know what I mean? Like I feel like I'm getting a gift too. That no, because I get to watch you busting up and I ain't even have to do nothing. Like I didn't have to do nothing. I don't know. Maybe it's I don't know. Maybe it's just my personality. I'm just weird like that.
In a video, like a skit or something, you watching them like...
Oh, hell no. No, like it's like a professional...
I don't think that's cheating, though.
Yeah.
Is it, like, messed up?
If she asks me and I deny it and then I catch her, I'm like, I wouldn't be as mad if it's like a video of a substance on Pornhub. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Substance.
Did I say substance? I should be fucking talking. I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. But if I see her...
Bruh.
What type of substance?
I don't even know I said that.
Just say anything.
They put in this chicken.
It's either it's Car Chronicles.
It's Car Chronicles.
Popeyes.
It ain't Popeyes. Popeyes will never do that to us. I'd be a little upset. It'll sting a little, but if she asks me, it's just like, I gotta understand. You know?
Yeah, would you feel like, dang, I'm a piece of crap. Look at her having to do this herself.
No.
I'll probably get turned on. I ain't gonna care.
That's what I'm saying.
Freaky, right?
I think it's freaky at a point. You know what I'm saying? So it's like it would sting, but then more so would turn me on.
That's what I'm saying. Like I wouldn't even feel this thing. I would walk in and be like, oh. Immediately pulls up the chair and sits down like, No. I'm not. It's good. Do your thug thistle. No, huh? No, by all means, do your go do your thing. Grab me a glass of wine, pour it up, and then be like, I wouldn't make a peep. I swear I wouldn't. I swear I wouldn't. I don't understand why you would get mad about that.
Yeah. Okay. In what way? Like,
we're gonna do a thing.
Why are you grabbing your hair like that? Look, we gotta keep it PG. This has to go on YouTube.
Okay, so all right, you're right. Reel it in. All right, so just between us.
Okay.
What's too freaky for you?
Oh.
Like, give me some examples of something that would be too freaky. Like, that's where
you're not using the bathroom anywhere. You're not using the bathroom in any form or fashion cannot be a part of our sexual intercourse. That to me is what's too freaky. So, and y'all know what I mean by that. Y'all know some people like to do number one and do number two as like a part of, like, you know what I'm saying? Like sex. And that's too freaky for me. You do that and we fight. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of women say that they are, like water gunning, you know what I'm saying? say they water gunning and really they just peeing on you, you know, and that should be addressed as well. I know the difference. I know the difference. You know, ma'am, you just urinated. You know what I'm saying? You know, oh, you got me squirting. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. You need huggies, sis. You need huggies, sis. Okay? Yeah.
Where I draw the line.
So that's my line in the sand.
That made me want to burp. It was too freaky. I'm thinking of that shit right now. Okay.
Not the burp.
The burp, baby.
Burping during sex is too freaky.
It's too freaky.
Don't do that shit.
It's too freaky. Oh, I got one. Oh. It's too freaky.
Okay, tell me.
Okay, I have to say this in the cleanest way possible.
Mm-hmm. Okay, try.
Okay. So you're being intimate.
Okay.
And you guys are doing the do.
Mm-hmm. The do.
And while you are doing the do, there's a woman and a man does have two anatomy parts of them, like holes.
Okay. As soon as you say hole, I don't want to hear the rest. I don't want to hear the rest.
Let me finish. So, the one that okay, how do you say this so clean? Okay, it's too freaky.
Maybe you should just go to a different one.
No, let me tell you what too freaky is. You ask me the question, I'm going to answer the goddamn question.
All right.
Okay, so too freaky is if we're doing it and then we go to the back door, and then if you do back door and then being like, oh, like they give oral to you. That makes sense? Oral after the back door.
Yeah.
That's too fucking freaky.
That's too much.
And then you try to kiss me, bitch.
You talking about eating the groceries? You talking about eating the groceries?
Freaky. That's disgusting. Because you better act the fuck up.
Oh my god! I guarantee you, there's someone out there probably watching this that would like not be.
That's too freaky.
Eating the groceries.
Way too freaky. Yeah, it was stanky.
Easy about to say that was stanky booty ass.
Yes, little stinker butt.
Eating the groceries. I've never ate the groceries. I can't say that I wouldn't if it was the right person and I was feeling like doing it. But it's not something I would willingly or voluntarily do. Like I don't want it done to me, and I wouldn't bring it up. Like I wouldn't suggest it. But and I've never done it, but I can't say that I wouldn't. I can't say that I wouldn't because I feel like that would be dishonest. But I've also never been asked to do that. So I don't know.
Stink. Ugh.
Okay, ask me.
What's too freaky for you? You want to participate, baby?
Yeah, I want to play the game.
Okay,
right.
Okay. What's too freaky for you?
It's too freaky.
Okay.
If someone wants to urinate or defecate on you.
Nikki Damas. I told y'all that is my line in the sand, bro. That is my line in the sand, bro.
The defecate part, you lost me. Yeah, I agree.
Wait, so you're okay? Are you like Carisha, please?
Not like her. That bitch a freak.
She was like, y'all saw on her podcast when she was like, she like all that. She likes when
she a freak.
Pee on her.
It's too freak. I mean, well, men are different.
It's a lot.
No, men are different though. Hold the fuck up. Men pee is different. Pee.
And it's a strong stream. Like,
yeah, they're just like
what? That is a strong stream. No, you out this joint losing an eye if you let a dude pee on you. Type shit. Like, I feel like that's aggressive. You know what I mean? Like, dudes be trying to take out eyeballs and shit. Like, they trying to kill someone.
Shoot you in the eye. Like,
yeah, you ever heard of guy pee versus girl pee? Like, a guy pee, it sounds like a freaking waterfall. Girl pee sounds like somebody frying chicken. Like, it's light. It's like Like it's like
not fried chicken.
You know when you hear that oil sizzling pop sound? It's light. You know what I'm saying?
Right. It's nothing
so
crazy.
A guy, like, yeah, there's no way you're freaking
stupid.
It's no, I feel that. Okay.
That shit sounding like Niagara Falls when dudes be up in that joint. You mess around, lose an eyeball,
I got
dog.
no more. I think that's it.
That's it for you.
That's it for me. Because I just don't want to start picturing and imagining like, too freaky stuff. Like, you know what I'm saying?
That's it.
Yeah, that's it. Okay, hold on, I got one. Another one that's too freaky. Oh my God. Like, I love, being freaky, you know what I'm saying? But too freaky is like, I love being freaky, but like too freaky is like when you get too aggressive in the bedroom. You know what I'm saying?
Why are you saying you? Are you making you about me? I feel targeted.
I'm saying you just between us. Right, I feel like you can't be too aggressive in the bedroom. Like the dominance and dominatrix, even it could be cool. But if you like, I like a little love tap here and there. You know what I'm saying? But if you fucking slap my ass,
somebody and I'm whooping your ass. Nah, that's definitely not a turn on, bro. Somebody up in there getting mad, bro. Some people don't know how to take. They be doing that shit. They be making you nervous. You know what I'm saying? Like you ever been choked in the middle of sex and you like low key was fan for your life. You're like, okay. I know. You laying there looking at them like, why are they not blinking? Like, no, I don't do that. And definitely no, I am not. Hear me clearly. I am not one of the ones that get turned on by slapping. If you hit me in any form or fashion in the midst of intercourse, I promise you we're boxing. I'm triggered by getting hit. I don't do that. I don't get hit. You know what I'm saying? Like if you ask me to smack you, that's cool. That's all right, cool. You know what I'm saying? You like a little ass tap, that's fine. But not me. I'm letting you know from jump. Don't put your hands on me like that. You smack. We booty butt naked. We squaring up. I'm sliding right out the bed and throwing my ones up. Like, what's up? What the f is? Why you hitting me, dog? It's gonna get unsexy real fast. I promise you, bro. It's going to get unsexy real fast. I'm not finna do that. We are not.
I see some stars. I didn't even know stars was real. Nat slapped me so goddamn hard one time. Motherfucker see some damn stars, and I flinched. I flinched after that. I was traumatized. It was too much. Yeah. It was too much, baby. I was traumatized.
I get carried away.
I was like, damn, bitch, you trying to fight? I was fucking scared. I'm looking at her. I thought it was Krishan at the first second.
Beat your ass.
Yeah. She was like, shit.
My bad.
My bad.
Like you would like kind of flinch.
That's what I said. Just hold on. She
not
raised
my
her
bad.
hand. I'm like, sorry, master.
Oh my god.
What's some 50 Shades?
You got any more? Too freaky.
Okay.
What's some 50 Shades?
I do have another one.
What?
Have y'all seen? Okay, so like with BDSM, right?
Oh Lord, 50 Shades.
Some people take it to like the next level, like the bondage part.
Yeah.
Where bondage could be using rope.
You can't tie my arms down.
You know what the hell it is? We grown. What's up?
Some of them don't.
Okay, so what's
You can't tie my arms down. You can't. I get claustrophobic. You cannot pin my arms. You pin my arms and I'm gonna start bucking like a fish out of water, dog. It's gonna get unsexy real fast. It's gonna get and once you free me, once again I'm whooping your ass. Don't ever do that shit. That's never cute. Like, don't try to cuff me while I'm sleeping. I'm dead ass. Like, I will first have a panic attack that might turn into hyperventilation. Once I calm down and I get my bearings, I am going to beat the dog shit out of you. And I mean that. Like, that to me, that's assault. Like, I don't play that. I'm letting you know from jump. Again, if you want to be bound, that's cool. I got you. I tie you up a little bit, you know what I'm saying? Maybe put a cuff or two on you. But I don't want it done to me. You do that to me and I get free and I promise you I'm fucking you up.
This could be rope, cuffs, things like that.
Got you.
Kind of basically like, whatever. Some people like to be put in like cages and like left there.
Oh my God.
You've experienced that?
I didn't say I've experienced
people like
how is that too cages.
I'm just saying it's too much.
Put in
you can't say if it's too much. You've experienced that?
No.
Have you?
I have not.
Come on, this is Car Chronicles. Tell us.
No, I have not experienced that.
Look.
Then how is that too freaky if you've never, you can't, you don't even know.
I've never been peed on before either, but I know I wouldn't want that to happen to me.
Oh, God. Thank you for the gift, Russia. Miss you too, sweetie.
You gotta tell me the truth. I don't believe you.
Why do you feel like I've done that? Like, do I look like I'm gonna let somebody put me in a cage?
That's why you be getting traumatized when you all alone. You feel like no more locked doors. Like you damn. She be on some wild stuff.
But there's some people out there that really like that. Like they want you to put them in a cage and they'll let you leave. They want you to leave them for days. Like
right.
And the whole time be turned on. Like that's too long to even be turned on.
What you be watching?
That's too damn long.
We gotta talk. What are you watching? How do you even know about a cage?
I learned this in a documentary about BDSM.
Of course you did. See?
And I was like, you know what?
Why are you watching a documentary on BDSM?
Why not?
It was intriguing.
Well, what made you search it on Google?
I didn't search it. I feel like it came up. I don't even remember.
So your history is just BDSM. So that popped up.
Oh my God.
How do we get there? How do we get there?
Essentially, I don't remember, but
girl, you was searching that shit. It's okay, Nat. It's okay, Nat. With them stocks, with your whole outfit on today, all you need to do is put on a mask and get like a little horse whip, and I promise you, like it's given sexual dominatrix already. You know what I'm saying? Like her outfit, all she needs is a black mask and a whip, and it's given get on all fours.
It came up and it was crazy. I was like, whoa. So
damn. I mean, all this talk about, let's talk about sex, baby. Let's talk about you and me. Let's talk about all the goodness and the damn. Yeah, what was that? What was that? Listen, man. This was fun. Yes.
So much fun, y'all. This was such a great time.
This was a good episode. I like the Car Chronicles. I like when we can talk Spanking.
Loved our first episode of Car Chronicles.
I loved it.
Just between us.
It was
I'm Ezee.
And I'm Natalie Outta.
Thank y'all for tuning in. This was amazing.
Nah, I love that. I loved it, bro. They definitely got to keep this series going. And I like how intimate the conversation got. It was great. It was good. You know what I'm saying? We got a little more insight.